What are the key limitations of your methodology and how did these limitations influence your findings?
One limitation of my study is that it only focuses on senior high school students within a selected area. The results may not represent all students. Another limitation is that the data is based on self-reported answers which may include bias. This limitation may slightly affect the accuracy of the findings, but this still provides valuable insights.
Question number 4. Could you elaborate on this statistical analysis you employed and justify your choice of techniques?
I use descriptive statistics to identify the levels of academic pressure and person correlation to find the relationships between academic pressure, well-being, and self-care. And lastly, I use regression analysis to identify contributors of well-being. These techniques were applied because it helped me analyze and describe the connection among the variables clearly and accurately.
Question number 6. Did your research uncover any unexpected results and how did you interpret these and what are the implications?
Yes po, I found that some students do not practice any form of self-care routines even though they are highly stressed. I interpret this as a lack of awareness of how important self-care is. It implies that schools should educate students more about stress management.
Number 8 question. What are the potential limitations or challenges in applying your findings?
One challenge of my study is that not all schools have resources or the time to implement self-care programs. Another challenge is that some students may not take self-care seriously. This factor may limit the effectiveness of the plan if not well supported.
Question number 10. How would you respond to criticism that you have mentioned to test your research ability to defend your work and address potential counter-arguments that you encountered?
I would respond that my study focuses on the practical side of helping students for their well-being. Its goal is to create an easy and realistic self-care plan that students can actually use.
Can you explain the core problem here addresses and why it's significant?
The core problem of my research is the high level of academic pressure experienced by senior high school students. It is significant because this pressure can affect their mental, emotional, and physical well-being. My study is important because it helps promote students' well-being through a self-care routine plan.
Next, how did you ensure the validity and reliability of your data collection methods?
I use validated research instruments such as academic pressure scale, self-care practice checklist, and health and well-being questionnaire. Using these reliable tools and their instructions help ensure the data's validity and reliability.
Next question. What are the most significant findings of your research and how do these contribute to the existing body of knowledge?
The findings can help the schools create programs that teaches students self-care routine. Teachers can also use the results to support their students who experience high stress. This can also use this as help to students who experience high stress.
What are the practical implications of your findings and how it might be able to apply in real world settings?
My research found that most students experience moderate to high levels of academic pressure. The study found that most students experience moderate to high level of academic pressure. It also showed that self-care practices can help students for their well-being. This my study helps them to
And what are the most significant, what are the practical implications of your findings and how might they be applied in the real world settings?
the study found that most students experience moderate to high levels of academic pressure. It also showed that self-care practices like mindfulness, time management, and exercise can help reduce stress. In real world, my study encouraged students to balance their studies and well-being.
What are the next steps in this line of research and what future studies would you recommend based on your findings?
Future studies can include a larger group of students or compare different grade levels. Researchers can also test self-care for longer time to see its long-term effect on students' well-being.
Okay, thank you so much and congratulations.